Y'all, what's up, man? Good morning. September the 26th, 2025. Make sure you follow me on all the platforms: TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. The podcast was sold. I got something from Brian Steele. I'm going to try to read some of these now. These are letters written by inmates at MDC Brooklyn, federal prison inmates that's down with Puff in 4 South at MDC Brooklyn. These were submitted under, you could get this off of Pacer, the 133-page document. I think it was submitted with this. Okay. This is public information. You can pull that down on Pacer. Here's a letter from Quinton Davis. Dear Judge Submarinian, my name is Quinton Davis. I am a fellow peer of Sean Combs. My personal experience with him has been great. Mr. Combs has showed me and the rest of the inmates here a lot of respect and taught us how to become a better version of ourselves. Mr. Combs started a 6-week class here at MDC where he teaches us business management, entrepreneurship, and life skills. It's a key factor and inside scoop on how Mr. Combs started from nothing and became the icon business mogul he is today. First-hand experience in the corporate world and his business ventures. This is handwritten. The free game class with Mr. Combs has affected me in a good way and has impacted me because I've learned many things like how to create a successful plan and that the plan has to be realistic. I also learned how to research things better by using AI or ChatGPT. One thing that stuck out to me that Mr. Combs has taught me in his free game class is that I can make money, but I can't make time, and that time waits for no one. Money will always be around, time won't. Basically, what I got out of that is not to waste my time or anyone else's time. Time is precious, something that you can't get back, so make the best out of it. It really means a lot to be able to share this experience and to gain firsthand knowledge, wisdom from Mr. Combs, because when I was younger, I used to see him on TV. Now I'm in the dorm with him. I would have never in a million years thought I would be getting firsthand knowledge, wisdom from a mogul such as Mr. Combs. Many people all across the world looks up to Mr. Combs, such as myself. This is like a dream come true. I believe everyone makes mistakes, and Mr. Combs is a person who made a mistake, and from what I observed, he learned from his mistake and deserves a second chance. Quinton Davis, number 91000-509. September 8th, 2025. This was written on True Links. Dear Honorable Judge Submarinian, I pray when you receive this letter, you're in great health and spirit. My name is Ddier Galindo. I am from Colombia. I am currently incarcerated in MDC Brooklyn on Unit 4 South. I work as a head orderly of the unit, and I have had the time to meet Mr. Combs since he got to the unit. In the time we have shared, I can honestly say that Mr. Combs is a lovable man, always willing to help his peers. No matter his celebrity status, money, or fame, he's never looked down or spoke down on any of his peers. We share day by day with humbleness. We help each other with love and care. Whatever doubt a peer might have, Mr. Combs, if it's in his reach and can give a helping hand, he does it without asking for nothing in exchange. One Friday, Mr. Combs gathered the whole unit together and said to everyone that he would like to start a class. He asked everyone were we in agreement, and if there wasn't any problem with everyone attending these classes. Everybody was motivated for the lessons the class provided. In my case particularly, it has had very much impact. Now that I have set a goal, it made me analyst my whole life. I was able to identify a lot of negative factors in my day of living. My dreams and the way I went after my goals. All my life, my dream has been to be a genetic farmer. But when I ran into any setback or problems, I was quick to abandon my dreams. I was too inconsistent in the goals I set for myself. If I didn't see results back as fast as I would abandon them. In the classes from Mr. Combs, I have been able to learn a format in which we can meet our goals, set, and succeed. First, we mark our big dreams, the dream of our life. Second, we have to set inventory with what we can count with and what is missing to be able to achieve this dream. Third, to find the proper resource required to complete what is missing. Fourth, mark an honest, realistic deadline that goes with our dreams. Small metrics that can be measured to see our progress. Mr. Combs wrote a quote with strong meaning and character that woke something up in my mind and in me to go after my dreams the right and proper way. Just do it. Do it now. After the moment, I started to do small plans following small footsteps. The first I set was learning to speak, write, and understand the English language. My small goal has been 5 English words a day with the help from my peers and Mr. Combs. Every day I practice them till I can fully understand and comprehend them. Mr. Judge, I speak from personal experience. We all make mistakes in life that have taken us to make the wrong decisions and have hurt the people we love. I have also learned that our past does not define us, that we can change and reunite with our loved ones. Thanks to influential people such as Mr. Combs, that inspires us to chase our dreams and shows us that anything is possible with discipline and sacrifice without harming anyone, and hard working, we can make our dreams come true. I ask God and you for mercy, sir, judge, that when the time comes to sentence Mr. Combs, please have in mind he has planted a seed from the heart of wisdom, knowledge, and faith in every single person he has come across through his journey here with us at MDC Brooklyn. Thank you, Sir Judge, for taking the time to read this letter. May the light of God shine upon you and continue to bless you. Sincerely, Ddier Galindo, number 92374-054. September the 7th, 2025, 5:16 p.m. Dear Honorable Judge Arun Submaranian, my name is Wellington State. I'm from Dominican Republic. I am currently incarcerated in MDC Brooklyn in the Unit 4 South since 2023, where I got to meet Mr. Combs when he got to this unit. In the time we have spent and shared together, I can honestly say that he is a great person who's respectful and willing to always help those in need, collaborating with his time, advice, and presence. Mr. Combs, from his own initiative, organized and started to give classes that are motivational, where the whole unit as one participates. They are classes that in a personal aspect have caused a great impact in my life. It has helped me reflect on my own life and shown me that it's never too late to change. Mr. Combs' class is about setting up realistic goals where we plan on how we are going to achieve and complete these goals on a weekly basis. We review our progress or our stages of our objective. With these work methods, I can supervise where is the failure in my life. That way I can correct my mistakes. What I have learned during this course is to make changes in my life, so when I get out of this process, the knowledge that I have obtained during my change. My life testimony is how positive Mr. Combs teaches us about how chasing easy money is the wrong way to achieve greatness. He has shown me that it is never too late to start, nor is it ever too late to achieve your dream. Dear Honorable Judge, I asked of you with all due respect in the time of sentencing of Mr. Combs, if you may grant him his freedom. He is a great inspiration, and he could give more to society where he is beneficial at. Thank you for taking my words into consideration. God bless. Sincerely, Wellington State, inmate number 27525-050. This is a Jersey nigga right here, 050. It's a Jersey nigga right here, 050. My number 050. My number 050 659 050. 050. September the 6th, 2025, 10:12 p.m. Dear Honorable Judge Submaranian, I pray this letter finds you in the best of health and spirits. My name is Raymond Castillo. I am currently an inmate at MDC Brooklyn, here on a probation violation. I have been with Mr. Combs for approximately 7 months now. I come from poverty and a broken home. I was raised by a single mother with 4 siblings and no father figure. My father did 21 years and 7 months in the federal system before being deported back to our home country of the Dominican Republic. To say my life was imperfect would be an understatement. I witnessed my mother struggle to provide food, shelter, and clothing for me and my siblings while striving to be the best role model possibly for us. All I knew my whole life was trying to find the easy way and create shortcuts to achieve financial gains, which led me to becoming a drug dealer and destroying my own community. My plan for success at the time was a setup for failure. I was dying without even knowing it. I grew up admiring and looking up to the music legend, icon that Sean Diddy Combs is. I have always been a big music fan, and I have love for the culture. Mr. Combs has saved me and has had an impact in my life in so many ways. I have seen him reach the highest accolades in life and then go through his downfall, where the media has dragged him and crucified him in every way imaginable, trying to discredit 30 years of life work he has done to build our culture and help the youth. I have seen firsthand how no matter his name and status, how living under these harsh and cruel living conditions, he continued to find ways to put a smile on his face and keep pushing no matter what life throws at him. He is a kind, loving, sympathetic, and a remorseful, God-fearing man, not only striving to be better himself, but to better everyone he encounters as a whole and leaving a positive impact in everyone's life. Even behind bars and with limited resources, I have witnessed this man do magical things. In a place of segregation, I have seen Mr. Combs bring unity to all races and ethnic groups, no matter the background, as a unified front. Then some of it is redacted. See that black line there? That's all redacted. Mr. Combs has become my personal mentor. He has been teaching me things such as how to truly love myself and get closer to God, to trust and believe in the process, self-discipline, and how everything happens for a reason. The highs, the lows, the wins, the losses, the people who come into your life, and the ones that leave. None of it is random, and every moment carries a lesson. He has taught me how every lesson is guiding me closer to my purpose, and that when life feels heavy, to make sure I pause, breathe and remember that life is like a marathon and there's a meaning in this too. While in MDC Brooklyn, Mr. Combs has achieved what hasn't been accomplished in the entire Federal Bureau of Prisons by starting up a class that consists of a 6-week course unifying all cultures and races. This class is called Free Game with Diddy, where I'm a key factor in my role as his teacher assistant. Free Game with Diddy is an educational program designed to equip participants with essential skills in business management, entrepreneurship, and personal development. The course offers exclusive insight into the journey of Sean Diddy Combs, tracing his rise from humble beginnings to becoming a globally recognized icon and influential business mogul. Through first-hand accounts and real-world experiences drawn from Mr. Combs' corporate endeavors and entrepreneurial ventures, the program provides a unique perspective on navigating and succeeding in the business world. The class even has a Spanish interpreter. Mr. Combs is an overwhelming and inspiring human being. I believe that his transformation will inspire others to get the help they need to overcome whatever battles they might have, and even through his story, even though his story started heavy, that did not stop him from finding his inner light. I can truly say that Sean Diddy Combs is someone I love, respect, and admire. Through the class, I have learned lifelong lessons such as slight edge theory, compound interest, sacrifices, and how successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do. The slight edge theory consists of small wins over a long period of time, but it can also work both ways, positive or negative. You always have a choice. Compound interest is what happens in the long run, small things that multiply over time. How sacrifices are important in order to reach and achieve your goals, dreams. For instance, my goal is to become an A&R, which stands for Artist and Repertoire, which has to do with the music industry. A department in a record label or music publishing company, which is responsible for scouting and overseeing the artistic development of musicians and songwriters, and also managing the recording process. None of this which I would have known without the proper research and planning that the class with Mr. Combs has taught me to do. Remember, successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do. And I have been willing to sacrifice and let go of my pride and ego. I truly believe that Mr. Combs would be a waste behind bars. Only from living back in society can he continue to elevate our communities, the culture, and the world. I beg you, Your Honor, and the court to please have sympathy and mercy for this man, and I pray you have leniency when it comes to his sentence. Thank you for your time and concerns in this matter. God bless. Sincerely, Raymond Castillo, inmate number 91191054. I'm gonna read one more, man, then I'm gonna shut it down, man. Y'all got me on here crying and shit, man. I'm only gonna read the letters from the inmates, man. Here's a letter from some preacher. I ain't reading that. Definitely ain't reading that. Oh boy, this is rough. Dear Honorable Judge Submarinian, handwritten. This is handwritten. May this letter find you in great health and spirits. My name is Andrew Maldonado. I am an inmate at MDC Brooklyn, currently on a probation violation. I've been in the same housing unit with Mr. Combs for 4 months. I come and been raised all my life in the Bronx. I have to admit, I have no school education. Honestly, I have another inmate writing my words out because I don't even know how to read or write. Mr. Combs has inspired me in this short period of time to better myself and want more out of life. I can happily say I've taken the first step into learning how to read and write because I have made an unbreakable contract with myself that by the time my sentence is done, I will have my GED. And honestly, Your Honor, none of this would have ever been a thought if I wouldn't have the one-on-ones I've been having with Mr. Combs or attending a program he has started here in the Federal Bureau of Prisons called Free Game with Diddy, where he's teaching life skills, business management, and entrepreneurship. The man is a motivation, walking human being. Your Honor, I hope you find it in your heart to let this man free on sentencing day so he can help all the lost souls and guide the culture into a positive light. Now that he has right his wrongs, thank you for your time. Sincerely, Andrew Maldonado, number 760-2305. Here's another letter that was handwritten by an inmate, but it's too small. I tried to figure it out, but I can't figure it out. Dear Honorable Judge Submarinian, Arun Submarinian, good day. I hope this letter meets you in a good spirit. My name is Ricardo Frey. I am a former correctional officer from Westchester County, now an inmate. It's sad to say how the roles turn. I am very disappointed in myself and embarrassed. My mother recently said everything in life happens for a reason. Every bad situation has a good ending. I am writing this letter to speak on Mr. Sean Combs, the man I have been blessed to meet in our time of trials and tribulations. The last 12 months of Mr. Combs and myself incarceration, I have gotten to know him as Sean, and not as the superstar or mogul the world knows. Mr. Combs I got to see firsthand the remorseful, respectable man he could be. I have had many personal encounters with Mr. Combs, giving me advice, words of wisdom, and encouragement. Mr. Combs' first month in the unit were assigned to, I was a little nervous to ask for a favor for my 14-year-old daughter's birthday. He smiled even before I could finish my sentence. He promised to make her day. I had witnessed this man giving away his food out of his locker to the less fortunate, which I admire, because we're all in the same predicament. A few months ago, a group of inmates gathered around Mr. Combs to ask him how he started his career, and his response was he's going to do a course and give us inmates an opportunity to be successful after finishing our time in prison. Mr. Combs came up with a 6-week course called Free Game with Diddy. This course is regarding life skills, business management, and entrepreneurship. He also got an in-depth shedding light on how he started from an intern to one of America's biggest black business moguls in the present day. He shared firsthand acknowledged experience being in the corporate world. Mr. Combs has inspired me to change my views on life so far, to start thinking about having a plan, not giving up, putting my pride aside. I have seen myself a lot more disciplined. He has taught me every plan or dream starts with belief. I can't have doubts about myself. Free Game with Diddy means a lot to myself and other inmates, because this is a class most people from where a lot of us are from may never have an opportunity to hear firsthand knowledge from the horse's mouth. Your Honor, a lot of people say they want a second chance, but do not deserve it, which is sad to say. Not because Mr. Combs is the person everyone knows. From my perspective, he deserves a chance to right his wrongs to the world. God has humbled Mr. Combs on his journey. God has humbled Mr. Combs on his journey. Your Honor, please take this letter into consideration to get back Mr. Combs to his family. God bless you. Sincerely, Ricardo Frey, inmate number 94594-510. Dear Judge Submarinian, my name is Douglas Welch. I am 42 years old. I'm from Queens, New York. I've been in MDC Brooklyn 2 years. I've been with Sean Combs for a year. I've gotten to know him as a person. He is a focused, positive, God-fearing man. Sean Combs brings love into the unit. I know because since he's been here, all the Spanish and black inmates cook and pray together, work out together too. Since he started his class, I've been going harder at my health journey. His class is called Free Game with Diddy. The class is 1 hour long once a week. He gives us a chance to ask him questions. He also lets us pick his brain for information about his personal life, his grind, his journey, and his blueprint for his success. He has showed us that it's the little adjustments to our everyday lives that adds up to a big change. Some of us are trying to better our health and fight drug addiction. Other people are on a spiritual journey. He has taught me to make a plan and write down my progress each week. Put my pride to the side, have no ego, and have to sacrifice my bad habits to be successful. It means so much to me to be able to work out with Sean Combs. We both push each other to go harder with our diet, and we keep track of how many reps and how long we've been working out every day. When I'm released, I can move forward with what I've learned from his class. He has taught me a lot in a little time, not only in his class, but when we work out together every day. He taught me to focus on bettering myself instead of gossiping or getting into trouble, which is easy to do in prison. I think he deserves his freedom. I've met some violent people since I've been in prison, and he isn't made for this place. Sincerely, Douglas Welch, 825-63-510. Dear Judge Submaranian, September the 8th, 2025, 10:25 a.m. I am an inmate incarcerated at MDC Brooklyn. I have been in here 4.5 years to this date. Since I've been here, I've obtained my GED. Besides my GED, I haven't had the chance to participate in any other programs because there aren't any other programs till Mr. Combs' incarceration. And since he's been in the unit with myself and others, I gotten the chance to know Mr. Combs personally, and now I can say that I know him as a friend and not a celebrate. Probably means celebrity. While Mr. Combs been in my unit, I have seen a great change in Mr. Combs. He brings joy and happiness to the atmosphere in the unit. He changes the vibe positively and constructively to each and everyone. Because of Mr. Combs, everybody in the unit is treating and acting positively towards each other, and for many people, that's a step forward in becoming a better person when they get out of prison. Mr. Combs is changing people's lives. For many in here, that is unthinkable, and we got Mr. Combs to thank for that. Mr. Combs care very much for everyone in here, no matter race or age, and he is making it his business to do his best to make an impact on our lives. And what people don't realize is that he is not asking for anything in return. He's doing this out of the kindness and a chance to give something back to the people who are less fortunate. While in MDC, Mr. Combs started a class called Free Game with Diddy. What I take from this class is how to set realistic goals that would be easier to maintain, and it's giving me the knowledge and tools I didn't have before. This class is teaching me how to be disciplined. I know by applying myself in the class, it will help me become self-aware of my negative behavior and bad habits, and it will help me achieve goals that I had set for myself before my incarceration, because I didn't have the tools I have now because of this class. I have a stronger chance now than I did before because of this class, and the reason Mr. Combs lived the life that so many dream about, and he got it using the same tools and knowledge he's giving me, and for his dedication on helping others like myself, I am thankful. Because of this class, I have a purpose, something to look forward to every day. Without this class, there's no other educational programs in this facility. Hopefully one day, I can be the one standing in front of a class teaching the same class that I learned from Free Game with Diddy. Arturo Santiago, inmate number 46267-509. Dear Honorable Judge Arun Submaranian, good day. I hope this letter meets you in good spirits. My name is Charles Scrugs. I'm a former inmate at MDC Brooklyn, where I had gotten the opportunity to meet Mr. Sean Combs. I am honored to say he is a respectable human being. Mr. Combs has shown myself and the guys in the unit he's very remorseful. Mr. Combs also has shown great leadership where everyone in the unit stuck together. He has shown why he became the superstar and mogul he's known to be today. While I was serving my violation in MDC Brooklyn, Mr. Combs was working just as intensely to reform himself and others, identifying his flaws as well as his good. Your Honor, I must say I was raised without a father, so I wasn't able to receive the proper guidance a child should have growing up. Mr. Combs loaned me an ear and time on multiple occasions as a father figure, giving me ideas and knowledge to keep me from coming back to jail. Mr. Combs also gave me his open arms to the guys in the unit. Mr. Combs also gave his open arms to the guys in the unit who were less fortunate. Me being a person who's been around multiple famous people while incarcerated at MDC Brooklyn, those things mean a lot. Not everyone shows compassion and gratitude being in a position he's in. Before my sentence was served, I had gotten the opportunity to participate in Mr. Combs' class he came up with, which was named Free Game with Diddy, a 6-week course about life skills, business management, and entrepreneurship. He gave the inmates in the unit an inside scoop on how he started as an intern to become a superstar mogul. I was really appreciative to receive some knowledge of sort to take back to the real world and not have to think about doing something illegal. He taught me to come up with a plan for both success and for failure. He told me that successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do. He said if I wasn't building, I was destroying. Your Honor, please take this letter into consideration for Mr. Combs to get back to his family, being the loving, caring father I learned of him to be towards myself and others. He does not deserve these harsh punishments. Sincerely, Charles Scruggs, inmate number 915-340-53. Handwritten joint. Handwritten. Handwritten. Last one, y'all. Dear Judge Submarinian, September the 5th, 2025. Hello, my name is Corey Batchelor. I'm a 27-year-old and I'm from the Bronx, New York. I was born and raised in New York, but I'm currently residing in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm currently incarcerated at MDC Brooklyn with Sean Combs. I grew up always listening to Mr. Combs as an artist, but being incarcerated with him, I got to know him as a person. He is a very uplifting, caring, motivational, and God-fearing man. Mr. Combs brings an extreme amount of positive energy into the unit that we are being housed in together. He even gathers up a few inmates, including myself, every night to say a prayer. Mr. Combs has started a class that I am attending called Free Game with Diddy. This class is 1 to 2 hours long, and it is once a week, and every week after class, all the inmates are given a homework assignment. During the class, Mr. Combs shares his knowledge to everyone attending in many ways. Being that a lot of people look up to Mr. Combs because he is such a successful artist, producer, and business mogul, he decided to share his knowledge with us so we all can come up with plans to better ourselves. Some people have business ideas, some are trying to better their health and fight drug addiction, and others are seeking something as simple as getting closer to God. This class has taught me so much in such a short period of time. One thing that I can share that I learned from first class is having no ego, never being embarrassed, and putting my pride to the side. Also sacrificing bad habits in order to be successful in life. The class has gotten me something to look forward to doing while being incarcerated, and now I'm beginning to study on a new business venture and coming up with a plan so when I get released, I can move forward with it and live a positive life. It means so much to me to be able to sit down and learn all of this from Mr. Combs. He has taught me so much. And I thank him for it. He has taught me to always hold myself accountable, to have self-discipline, and to always be consistent with what I am doing. Your Honor, we all make mistakes, but after spending this time being incarcerated with Mr. Combs, I feel he deserves to be home with his family. I am totally honored to write this letter on his behalf. Sincerely, Corey Batchelor, inmate number 7293448, handwritten joint. Handwritten joint. Hey, yo, Judge Submaranian. These letters, these Puffy's real friends. These Puffy's real friends. These Puffy's real friends. Them is real friends, not them other letters them other niggas wrote that didn't come to the courtroom to see him. Them niggas there is in the unit with him, protecting him. Ain't nobody finna fuck with Puffy in Unit 4 South. Nobody. He ain't have no static. He ain't finna have no static. That's called respect in a prison setting. And the Southern District of New York, because that's general population, I think that's general population. He in the unit with regular niggas. And I believe the Southern District of New York, the prosecution put him in general population and then added the sexual charge with the minors, with the little people, because they know in prison that'll get you killed. And they felt probably like, we gonna put him in there in MDC Brooklyn and them niggas gonna kill him before he can get up out of there. But them inmates waited to hear the whole trial. And none of that came out at the trial. None of this, that he was that, everything they said about Puff, that he was like this, that he was doing this with little people, minors, none of that came out at the trial. What came out at the trial is that he had 9 or 10 girlfriends. Buying them cars, buying them diamond necklaces, diamond bracelets, bags, paying rent, flying them on his jet. Cassie got on the stand, and Judge Submaranian, you heard it. You was there with me. You heard it. Yes, you did. Me and you both heard it. You know who I am. I was there every day. Cassie said he had like 9 or 10 girlfriends. And she still ain't leave him alone. And she said she was insanely jealous. But them niggas there, them inmates there, let me tell you something, man. I read them letters yesterday sitting in the lobby and they brought tears to my eyes. Whenever I read them, because I've been there. I've been right where they sitting at, right where them niggas is sitting at, handwriting letters. Been right there. And this nigga Puff done impacted people's lives, man. And he right there in the unit giving niggas food out his locker. Yes, he is. They said it. He might not be getting along with everybody in there, but them niggas there that wrote that letter ain't finna let nobody bother him. I bet you that. I bet you they ain't finna let nobody mess with him. He ain't finna let nobody mess with him. From what they told me, they say the nigga will fight. But I don't know. I don't even know the nigga. I don't even know Puffy. Ain't never met him a day in my life. I don't even know the nigga. But you know something? I'm a fed nigga. And these niggas on these letters, them fed niggas. And Puffy is a fed nigga. That's all I need to know. Once I know that, once you know that about me, and once I know that about you, we in the same fraternity. Fed, Phi Fed. That's my brother. Could be white, black, green, Spanish, blue, from anywhere in the world. If you tell a nigga you been in the feds and he say, yeah, I was in there too, it's an instant bond. Instant. I can go to Los Angeles this afternoon, and if it's a Crip nigga and a blood nigga that don't get along, or I'm right here in Chicago now, if it's a nigga from one of the vice lords or GDs that don't get along, but both of them been to the feds and that blood and that Crip been to the feds, I can call both of them and both of them in Chicago and say, man, I'm in town. Y'all come get me. And all of us will come together. They put all that to the side because we all know what 4 o'clock count mean. Stand up, 4 o'clock count. Count time. Count time. 4 o'clock count. 9 o'clock count. Commissary. Shakedown. Consensus count. Push-ups. Not no 50 push-ups. Hundreds, thousands of push-ups. Hundreds of thousands of push-ups. Millions of push-ups. Judge Submarinian, them letters right there, man. Let Puffy out of there, man. Hurry up, man. Judge Submarinian, stop playing, man. Let him out. Today. Now. Let him out. Let him out. Let him out. Let him out. Them inmates said let him out. So you let him out. Let him out. Now. Right now. Hurry up. The Southern District of New York, they lost. They got beat. Puffy's lawyers destroyed them. Xavier Donaldson, Nicole Westmoreland, Brian Steele, Anna Esteveo, Jason Driscoll, Mark Agnifilo, Tenny Garagos, Alexander Shapiro. Lead prosecutor for Southern District of New York, Maureen Comey, got fired. Damian Williams, where the hell he at? They lost, man. They ain't got no say about nothing, man. And all you niggas came in my comment section about my fake friends video. Listen, I'm over 250 million YouTube views to the good. Puffy didn't make me famous. Me and Little Sean was already famous. How long we been doing YouTube, Little Sean? Come here, come here. Come here. They in the comment section saying me covering Puffy trial made our channel. We been famous.
Exactly. We've been doing this.
This is our second channel. We ran one channel up to 100,000. It got shadow banned. I took it down and put this one up and ran it up. Yeah, Puffy videos helped my channel. Puffy videos helped everybody's channel around the world, including mainstream media. But to say that this made me, I was already famous. Say that. What is it? What y'all say?
It's cat, bro. That's cat.
We was already famous worldwide, 7 continents. Him and me. Never front on me. when we got to Chicago, we walked out the train station.
And some dude on the bus.
The bus driver. We walking down the street. How long we been in Chicago? How long was we in Chicago?
Not even 30 minutes.
We wasn't even here a half hour. Walking down the street, one of the bus drivers from the Chicago Transit Authority, beep, 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 podcast was sold. In front on the God, man. In front on the God. Puffy helped everybody in social media world and in the mainstream media world. We all got the biggest views we ever got because of the trial. I got my biggest YouTube check ever. But I deserved it. I worked. That's something beaming, ain't it? I worked for it. And I'm gonna get an interview with Puff. Now, so if you think you trying to goddamn knock me out the box from getting an interview, and most likely I'm probably gonna be first. He gonna come on the podcast with Soul. You know why? Because he was born in 1969. You know what year I was born? 1969. But I'm older than Puff. He younger than me. I'm older than him. I'm born in March. He in November. My month before his month. His name's Sean. My name's Sean. I'm gonna get the interview, guaranteed. All of them. You know why? Because my coverage was the best. My coverage was the best. Hands down, my coverage was so good. Judge Submarine, didn't they try to kick me out the courtroom? Remember Tisa Tales and all them other black girls from CBS, ABC, and NBC? They called me the hip-hop YouTuber, hip-hop reporter, some shit they called me. Kick him out the courtroom because I was the only one pro-Puff. Like my man said in the letter, they dragged his name and crucified his character. I spoke life into it, brought it back. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Them COs over there, because some people done called me, said, Sean, my friend is a CO, he work over there, and he see Puff every day. They all told him about the podcast was sold. Don't never front on me. Sun, moon, and stars put me in the middle of this case. Because I'm a good nigga. Yes, I am, and look at how good I look. Look at how good, look at my beard. My beard money. Salt and pepper joint. I got the salt and pepper joint. Coffee done got cold, but I'm still gonna drink it though. Don't never front on me, man. I've been in the feds. I know what backstabbing look like. I know what betrayal look like. I know what helping people for years with money and then they turn their back on you when you get in trouble. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to have somebody you helped and love agree to cooperate and testify against you to help send you to prison. And Puffy know what it feel like. And every one of them niggas on them letters know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to lose it all and make a comeback. I know what it is to stand in a commissary line, stand up for the 4 o'clock count, eat off them trays in the main line, chicken day every Thursday, hamburger day every Wednesday, fake ass meat. The food that used to come to the prison, my nigga Mr. worked in the kitchen, the food that we used to eat, they used to feed us on the box, it would say, not for human consumption. That's what they fed the inmates. At Morgantown, FCI Morgantown, it was probably throughout the whole BOP. You had a good time in Chicago? We gotta go get some head and shoulders for that right there.
Think the trays were dirty?
Food was the niggas was clean. The niggas that worked in the kitchen was clean, but the food was low grade. Low grade. Chicken every Thursday. Chicken day. For lunch.
Something from here.
Yeah, go. What you want? You want to walk to Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
You don't want to go to Dunkin' Donuts?
No, Starbucks is great.
Go ahead.
But I don't got enough on my business.
You ain't got no money? Where your money at, nigga? You don't work?
No, I don't work.
You better
bro.
go get a job, nigga.
I tried.
Yeah, but you gotta go walk them dogs and do something.
I'm in Chicago.
Well, you gotta learn how to walk them from Chicago and tell them to send you some money.
Bro, what?
I don't like none of y'all. I just like these inmates right here and Puff. And I love him. That's it. I don't like none of y'all. I don't even like people. I don't like the human being because he ain't no good. The human being is no good. He's no good. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the human being. Look at him. No good. All 8 billion of y'all. Ain't none of y'all no good. Peace.